What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in the game of Risk Global Domination. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube, and I stream on Twitch almost as often. You can check my page for the schedule. I believe that we are only scratching the surface of the potential for the game of Risk. If you would like to help me on my mission to grow this community and make Risk into the esport it deserves to be, you can contribute to my Patreon and join my Discord, get notifications for when I go live, and catch the next stream. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. For today's episode, we are chatting with a good friend of mine, Twitch streamer, top Grandmaster, and all-around excellent human being. You see, I only said nice things. Kylted, how you doing?
True. It's just because we're just getting warmed up.
Yeah,
Hello.
exactly. I'll turn into a terrible person soon, I promise.
Hell yeah. That's how you know you're good hanging out with people, is when you can josh them a little bit.
Yeah. This is how men relate to each other. How far can I push my luck with this guy before he punches me in the face? Right?
Correct.
Has to be a thing. I feel like I should have turned alliances on.
I have a free bonus if purple just goes away. Does Fiona love me though?
Which is your free? Oh, in the bottom. What if I just add all my troops in there though?
You would be a bottom.
How? Oh,
Oh!
This guy. I would just like to say, ladies and gentlemen, this guy off screen is like, let's not do this. Let's not do the jokes right away, and then he does the jokes right away. So
I'm sorry. I thought
you're not. You're not sorry.
Okay, you're right. So I have an interesting story. I think we should start with how do we meet?
Okay, in reality.
Yeah, or no, even in the Risk community, like give people wait.
Yeah, so the
How it started,
background.
if you want.
Why don't we do a bio first, and we'll do the background story. Who are you, sir? Tell us
You're
about
the
yourself.
boss. All right, I'm Kyle. My
Yep.
name is Kylted in game. I mixed my name with the word tilted because I never get tilted. And yeah, I started playing Risk about a little over a year ago, last summer in July. I'm 34. I'm playing a crap load of Risk right now. I don't have anything else really going on that's that much interesting. So pretty much that, I guess.
Playing Risk, streaming Risk, doing some Risk YouTube. Go check him out, ladies and gentlemen. I will obviously link Kyle's shows in the notes. He is streaming on Twitch regularly. He's making YouTube videos regularly, and he is a top player. Can we go over some of your accolades, if you recall? What tournaments have you won?
Well, I guess the first free for all. What did you do, Fiona? Get out of my bonus! I guess the official free for all last year sometime. I did 2 GM tournaments back to back, and what else did I do? I did something else. I top 3 in the 1v1 tournament that I played.
Okay,
I think that's it.
So showing a diversity of skill.
Yeah.
Free for all world champion. 1v1 champion, and back-to-back GM tournament champion. And the first time you did it, you had an undefeated tournament, right? You didn't lose a game.
Yeah. I almost did it again, but I choked a little bit. So that's all good. I was trying to do it twice.
Can I even get a card out of this? 28% is not very...
It's more if you slow roll. It's like 30.
I slow rolled. I slow rolled.
Wait, why didn't you do that first, twice? Why is purple doing
I'm happy
this
to
to
be
me?
friends with white. If white's going to take the bonus next to the bonus I'm going to take, I'm happy to be friends with them, right?
Why is purple doing this to me?
Because he doesn't like you. All right, and then
I killed him last time we played on his show.
How did we meet? Well, I noticed Kylted making very, very good question posts in the Risk Discord, and I was like, wow, he's listening, he's learning, he's not asking stupid questions, he's not reacting emotionally, he's just asking good, intelligent questions like someone would if they were interested in learning and getting better at the game. I'm like, bro, you're learning like a Mack truck. And then we started talking in DMs, and it turns out that we live close enough to each other to have met. So I was like, why don't you come to my home for a in real life Risk game, which I just so happened to be hosting, because I think this was one of the lulls in COVID where people were allowed to see each other. And then
that went over real well too.
Didn't it? Do you want to tell that story?
Yeah, we got like 3 risk boards set up on this massive table. How many was there? Like 8 or 10 of us or something?
Yeah, I think it was an 8-player game. I think
Yeah, and then you paid your one friend to suicide me before my first turn, right?
we did a manual. So we did a hybrid manual setup, auto setup. So the territories were placed auto, and then the troops were placed manual.
Yeah.
And I will contend that I did not pay off my friend to suicide into you, because that would be what is colloquially referred to as a dick move. So
I'll
I would.
choose to believe it.
I hope you do. I hope you do. Is he snagging this top bonus already? Wow.
He is. Peon
Ooh.
really doesn't want to give me this bonus. I mean, I had a better spawn for it. I mean, he's got a great purple spawn too. What else could he have went for, honestly?
And then you like to claim that you don't get tilted, which I think is a giant, giant lie. I mean, you didn't punch my buddy in the face, which is good on you, but
I handled that really fucking well. Come
I
on,
think you
he
did. You
slow
composed
rolled his entire army into my whole entire army, and I was dead immediately.
yourself.
I
Bearing in
drove
mind,
an hour.
yeah, you drove an hour to come play with me, and you're dead in the first turn. It's really something.
Not only that, I'm meeting 7 people for the first time. I'm like, we're all gonna drink and play some Risk. I'm like, this is kind of cool. And then like,
It's gonna be great.
I think you guys are all buddies, and one of your dudes just suicides me. I'm like, well, that's what I signed up for.
It's called establishing dominance. Don't you know how these things work?
Oh,
Yeah,
I got dominated.
you did globally.
I think he died first.
Yeah, no shit. And it fucked me over too, right? Because having a massive power vacuum on one side of the board imbalanced the entire game, and just let someone else snowball. So that was the way that cookie crumbled. I kind of want to smash your 2.
Mm,
I think I
yeah,
shall.
I'm not gonna take it out of there. I'm gonna have to switch my game plan.
Well, there we are. Yeah, Fionn says I'll move. Good. I'm glad you'll move, sir. Okay. And somehow, after that miserable experience, you decided that it was still worth your time to see me again. So I got you into playing Magic the Gathering.
True.
Yeah.
That's
So
just way too addicting.
you're telling me. I taught Kyle how to play Commander, and one thing I learned from listening to Mark Rosewater's podcast, Drive to Work, all those years, was it's very important when you're teaching someone how to play Magic that they have fun the first time. And I think this is actually a rule that's true not just for Magic, but for all games. If you're going to teach people how to play a game, make sure they have fun. Especially the first time, or else they might just not see the game as fun. They might not want to play it anymore, right? So you had tried once in the past to learn Magic, but your friend didn't necessarily introduce you properly?
Yeah, I had a couple of friends show me, but it wasn't like you play EDH, right? And for
Yeah.
those of you that don't know what that is, it's like multiplayer. It's 4-player. It's more fun. I had friends that like they had 1v1 decks, and anytime you play something enough 1v1 with these like hyper complicated like meta decks, it's just I don't know. I didn't find that enjoyable. I'm trying to learn the game, and he's like, "By the way, you're dead on turn 2, and this is why." And he says 35 things, and I'm like, "Well, I didn't even get to play or read my cards or do anything, so like that wasn't fun. I guess I'm not gonna play anymore."
Right. Yeah, and like I've played a lot of Commander slash EDH over the years, and I think a ton of people just completely miss the point about what the format is. Like I think of it a lot more like cooperative storytelling than I do a competitive format. In the sense that how you win matters a lot more than whether you win.
Yeah.
Because, if you have an unlimited bankroll and you can buy any card, you can make, hypothetically, the strongest deck, you can win right away, and anyone can do that. And there is a subset of people who think that's fun, and they call it competitive EDH. And this is the most adorable example of people missing the point I've ever seen in my life, because they ruin it for the rest of us. And every single other format of Magic is competitive. So thanks, guys. Way to shit right in my sandwich. And I love it. I love walking into a game store and thinking I'm going to be playing a game with people who are mostly of the same mindset, and then to realize after, investing the time to get there, the time to pull your deck out, shuffle it up, sit down, find a group, after all that, then to realize that no, they're not playing the same game as you. So it's very much a thing.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to me. I like that blue and white got into war with each other right away. That's fun.
Yeah, it is interesting. And yeah, that's a very good point about like you need to find the right people to play with in Magic. Say the most fun in Magic, like some people do enjoy playing like power level 10 decks and the game ends on turn 3 and there's a lot of strategy and fighting in those 3 turns and then it's over. But like you're playing with the best cards in the game and it develops a meta, right? There's not a lot of probably not too much diversity that can play it at the highest level like that. So like if we bring our decks down to like power level 6 or something, tons of strategies are viable. The games last a lot longer. There's a lot more going on. And those seem to be like where we're trying to play. And then yeah, as you say, sometimes you walk in and you're trying to play at that level. Someone drops a 10 deck and they're like, turn 3, by the way, get fucked. And we're like, well, that was a waste of our time. Not playing with you again.
The original idea behind the format, um, I feel has fallen by the wayside, or is falling by the wayside because um, Wizards now seems to be designing cards.
You're dead.
More, yeah, I'm totally dead. Designing cards to like for Commander, so having cards that are too powerful does tend to skew the format and put them
Definitely.
Basically speed it up, right? So you have like a turn 4 meta, turn 5 meta is the only thing that's viable. So I don't even know if I'm able to justify spending time getting back into this hobby, because maybe Risk has become a lot more interesting.
So what you're saying is you're not gonna come hang out and play Magic anymore? Now I'm depressed.
I'm definitely going to come hang out and play Magic with you. I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to read new cards if they keep cranking them out at faster and faster paces.
Oh yeah,
with
no, it's a money grab now.
Yeah, umpteenth different versions and chase this, chase that. It seems like they no longer want me as a customer, which is fine, right?
I'm probably trading for the +8, and I'm not going to try to
slam this guy, or else he's going to kill everybody.
But I don't necessarily have to be the one that slams him.
No, he's going to kill you next time. He just wins.
Well, he can't kill me if I've got this many troops.
That's what you think. You know he's going to break you.
Maybe.
Throw him one of those fist bumps. Maybe that'll change his mind.
Right. Well, I'll do the fist bump with the zombies or the pirate hook. Because I'm a pirate hooker.
You are a pirate hooker.
Boom. Match just
I like
22.
That you're guarding against Fion, but like feebly, right? If he wants to hit you with that 21, he totally will.
Well, I didn't really have a chance. Yeah, I didn't really have a chance to fortify those over yet. I don't think. I kind of the way I awkwardly took the bonus.
All right. So in addition to promoting Kyle's YouTube and Twitch, we have to talk about some exciting things going on in the Risk community.
Wait. Oh. Before we do that,
what do you got?
I guarantee like 30 to 40% of the people watching this right now aren't subscribed to Pete. So why don't we do a promotion for the Kill Pete strategy, and why don't some of you click on that subscribe button for Pete's channel?
Crush that like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, there's no way you got 100% of your viewers that are following or subscribed to you, right? Get in there, man. You're watching.
It's in the
interview.
I already said it.
Nah, yeah, but I said it.
Let me twist your arm, guys.
Yes, do it. Indian Burnham. Can we say that anymore?
Dude, I love those. I love like you can twist my arm as hard as you can. I love it. It feels so good. Nobody broke them. You guys are fucking dead. White is gonna kill you all. You guys are fucking dead.
Yeah, but if he kills me last, then it's great.
Go. He's gonna kill you right now. You're dead. You died.
35 troops for 2 cards.
See what did I tell you was gonna happen? What did I?
Like you know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna go break blue. It's beautiful. He's just gonna overextend and hit everybody. It's gonna be perfect. I'll be okay.
I don't think so.
He should break the other 2 also.
I think he's gonna hit Van Agarwal too. I think you're all fucked.
This is beautiful. Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, this is what you wanted to happen.
Well, he's trading 1 troop on somebody over and over, and we're sharing the damage. Oh, he's gonna take the 70%, right? The game is 70%. That's
Oh,
why he's gonna win right now.
did you just realize that? What did I
I
fucking
might have picked
say?
these settings.
You're so.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh, is he gonna win the game now?
Bro, you know how many times I pick 70% and I forget it's 70%? Oh my god.
GG Vango, well played, man. Oh my god. Why
At
do you
least
think
we
I
didn't
think
get last place.
the novice beats fucking 4 grandmasters?
5.
5, that's right. That's right.
That's
Oh,
how we
dear.
start the show, bro. We're
That's what
fucking,
that was one.
we're the
That is how
best.
we started. Congratulations, Venga. You demand. All right, what are
Oh
we
yeah.
playing? What are we playing? What are we playing?
Well, he gave me a friend's request. I guess I'll accept it. I completely forgot it was 70%. Oh,
Unfortunately, Kyle, it is your show, so you have to pick the settings.
oh, but I pick settings nonstop on stream, and it
Okay, you
is
want me to do
very.
something? Here's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
I
Pick
want to do.
something fun.
I want to
Yes.
play. I want to play some Africa Advanced,
Okay.
and we can do progressive or we can do fixed. I think
Go
progressive.
progressive. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do Africa Advanced Progressive World Dom
Okay.
with blizzards because blizzards are and with alliances. Are you
And
ready?
what? Yeah, yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, blizz. Yes, alliance. Okay. There you are. They're
Anybody
feeling
gets
it.
in here and steals my color, kick him.
Bold Star's gonna play.
Oh.
Let's see who else wants to play with us. Yeah, so the promos are numerous, because the first thing I should mention is currently we are competing in the semis. Get in here, Olive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
XHJSN2. All right. Currently, I'm competing in the semis, and I never would have expected to make semis all 3 seasons this year. So first of all, the luck on this guy.
Did you make semis the other one, and then you didn't make finals, or?
I lost in the semis the first
Okay.
season this year. That was the season that Sin won.
Oh, the Send Tim game.
Yeah, the Sin
Cowboy.
Tim
Okay,
game.
okay.
And then last season, I'm the defending champion. So there's a chance I could defend now. I just assuming I get really lucky and win 2 games of Risk.
Yeah, the back-to-back feels real good, man. You got
I
this.
mean, I see the odds of that as still being astronomically small, but there's a chance.
I don't think so.
There's a 1 in
I think
18
there's a
chance,
reasonable.
though, right?
I'd give you better than a 1 in 18.
Yeah, you give me better than 1 in 18. Well,
I'm not giving you 50% chance to win the tournament, but
No, sir.
it's definitely better than 1 in 18.
Okay, so all that means is I'm better than the average of the field, and I'll take it.
And-
Let's see if I can get all of he said, can he get in? Come on, buddy.
Yeah,
He's
he's
this code elsewhere. So I'm very excited. The semifinal game is in fog, so I can't stream. Hopefully the finals, if I do make it, will be not fog, because that would be quite the event. All of the new people in the Risk community that yours truly has been a part of. He says he's logging on. Okay, Olive is going to be our 6th player. Awesome.
okay, nice.
We went from, I think, sub 200 to 560 players in the Risk World Championships this season. We are currently in signups for the Grandmasters Tournament Season 7 and the Risk Legends Tournament, which I have been promoting. Spud, the host of the Risk World Championships, is now doing his own tournament, running in lockstep. So there's always a Risk tournament that you can either join or compete in. And that was part of the idea. Just like, let's keep everyone around. Let's keep everyone interested. Everybody ready up, please.
Yep.
And you know what? You don't have to compete in everything, but if you are thinking about and if you're curious about, well, how good am I? You know, that was my original thought when I competed for the first time, and all this time later, you know, wow, I surprise myself sometimes, maybe at how lucky I am or otherwise, right? Maybe I have some thoughts of value to say, but all that to say, if you are a Grandmaster, we have 96 seats, and when they fill up, they fill up. So get in there quickly. It's in the new server. The old 5-a-side has now become the Risk Grandmasters Arena. So we took the Grandmaster server and 5-a-side. We put them together so you can join the 5-a-side tournament. You can join the GM tournament. And of course, Risk Legends on Spud server. I'm going to post links to all that stuff in addition to Kyle's show, which we are also happy to make sure gets all
I'd also like to
What up?
share a point about
Yeah, please.
these new tournaments and new players coming in. A lot of people think, hey, I can't hang in a big tournament with all these grandmasters and other people playing. But you're going to be surprised. Everybody that comes in that's new, there's practice games that run on the settings during the week leading up to your game. You'll learn the settings. You'll learn how to play better. Many grandmasters will play with you, give you advice, and help you. And you'll find you'll do a lot better than you expected. Here, hold on. Let me make my move.
And even if you don't, right? I think a lot of people are intimidated. The community is
Yeah.
smaller than you think, and very welcoming, very inviting. There's a lot of let's take a look at the folks just in this game as an example, right? So Fion makes a video on YouTube, helping teach people how to play. We got Kyle. We've already spoken about Kyle's work in the community. We got Olive XC also doing work on YouTube. Olive is known for being a very helpful and excellent grandmaster. Von Agarwal was on the show, younger guy. Same with Boldstar. Von and Boldstar, I've only had positive interaction with these guys. They may be grandmasters, but they're nobody to be afraid of, right? We are very welcoming. We are very happy to have anyone and everyone come play with us, right?
Yeah, on my stream, the amount of times I've had people like brand new to the Risk community come in and say, "Hey, can I play?" And I'm constantly community games, like pretty much all day. Anybody that hasn't played that day, I'll try to get them in. And I played many settings, fixed, some 70%, some progressive, some zombies. We mix it up. Fun games. There's some troll settings. If you're not aware, in the Risk community, there's a couple troll settings. One of them is called Zombies Roulette, and the other one is called Arco settings. And if you don't know about Arco, Arco sucks. But
That's
we'll
not
leave,
fair.
we'll leave that at that. No, Arco's pretty awesome. But his settings are fun. So as in any game, there's trolling settings, and you can have a lot of fun 5 to 10 minute games as well.
Yeah. The messaging around Risk, I've often thought it's like, guys, like the stereotype of Risk taking forever. It just doesn't need to be the case. We have
You didn't need
20,
to hit
like
my
I cut my teeth on Progressive World On, which is a 20-25 minute game, and I love it. That's the right amount of time for me. That's why I'm good at it, because I like it, right? We all gravitate to our preferences.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing that's probably a stigma for some people, thinking if I play Risk because they're so familiar with like classic fixed, like, oh, this is gonna last 2 hours or 3 hours. Anytime I play board games with my family, they last forever. And it's true, but you can play online, and we have plenty of games that go 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Most of the, I'd say, competitively viable settings don't last longer than 30 to 45 minutes, and they can definitely end sooner. They can definitely last a little bit longer, but I'd say
Is that
you're
a
not usually
is
playing
that
2 or 3 hours
a
unless you
territory?
want to. What happened?
I just noticed that you got a 2 territory +3. That's hilarious,
That's why I'm talking so much, so you don't pay
dude. That's
attention.
great. You distracted the shit out. I didn't even see you going for that. That's so good. That's so good.
Thank
You're
you.
doing. You're even better than my spot, huh? Look at this. But I got
It's
mine a
not a
turn
measurement
longer.
contest, but I'm winning.
No, no, it doesn't have to be because mine's bigger. Uh,
What? Nah, yours is girthy, like a
oh
tuna
yeah,
can. Look at how
and
mine is.
and
It's
lengthy.
nice, smooth, and long.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, no girth, just like a pencil.
Yeah. Nigeria, it's the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is all fucked up looking, but I'm good to go. Yeah.
I'm not here for it's a grower, not a shower, is what they say, huh?
Oh.
I'm not here to impress you.
By the way, if anybody is curious about my YouTube channel, I have a series I post on Sundays. I go into random rank lobbies on an alt account. I'm close to reaching Grandmaster on it, and I play other people on their maps and their settings, and I try to explain my thought process as a Grandmaster going into kind of uncharted territory and trying to beat people on their own settings. I've also got some other interesting tutorial videos, and I'm posting a recap of Pete's win in the tournament finals from last season. I'll have that up probably before this video goes live. So those are the kind of things you can expect if you do look at my YouTube.
I have been looking forward to this mythic recap video he's been talking about for a while now, and I can't wait to see your take, because that final, there's a thing about 70% fixed and or progressive, where it's just like everyone makes mistakes, and the types of mistakes that are made determine the game, right? It's very, very hard to watch a 70% game where everyone played optimally the whole time. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Extremely rare that might ever happen. Just like this week, right? I played against Marin, who is a specialist in Prog 70, and there were some crucial errors from him. I missed a card in the late game, so I had to wait until 5 to get my second set, which should have been fatal, but it wasn't. It was game winning, just by luck. Again, lucky man, right? I don't
Those
think
were actually super interesting settings too. Very big
Oh, yeah.
opportunities for people to make mistakes on.
Loved him. Yeah, well, and Pierre Stonefield coming one territory off, just as Under the Gun did in the finals last season. One
Oh,
territory
man.
off. Like, can you believe it? What are the odds of this?
100% because it happened.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Were there some folks on the podcast server that had some questions for you? You want to go through?
Oh, we can do that.
Looks like there's a
Getting
lot.
trolled a little bit, but I'm good with that.
No one would troll you.
No, never.
Okay. The first question is from Olive XC. He would like to know, Kylted, what games did you play before getting into Risk? How successful were you in those games? Also, you took a break from your YouTube channel and Risk in general. Why did you take a break? And do you plan to stick with Risk in the long term?
Oh, 2 questions. Or 3. So games I played before Risk. Say like quite a few. Usually I like marry one game for a long period of time and then I switch. So I'm not much of a game whore. I'd say before Risk, what was I playing before Risk? My first Risk break, I went to New World. I played that for about 3 months. That's an MMO game. That game kind of died, and then you brought me back to Risk in February, if you remember.
Who, me?
And yeah, and then you started me on this YouTube and Twitch thing. I wasn't even planning on it, and you're like, do it. You've got interesting stuff to say. So I
You
did.
do. You got something
Yeah.
to say. Come on.
I'm just saying, like, you were the inspiration that actually brought me back to Risk and started me on this, what I'm doing now. So
I've
thank you
heard
for that, by the
one
way.
or two people say that to me, that I might have
Yeah. I mean,
inspired them
you
in their journey.
might be pushing people a little bit. It's all good. Pushing
I
them in the
wonder
right direction.
why. Like, I'm just doing my thing, man.
We're doing progressive, right? Yeah.
We are doing progressive, yeah.
All right. Well,
I feel bad because I think the correct move for me is to totally fuck over Boldstar.
yeah. I
But,
really
like,
want to keep my 1 up there, but Pink's correct move would have been to take that bonus forever ago, so my 1 should be dead.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't
Bring
go
this
for it.
back, so I have more avenues to attack. I don't think any attacks are happening really. Round 8 is usually the progressive fireworks turn, so. Oh, so yeah, I guess answering Olive's question. Well, say I kind of like dabble in some stuff. I played League of Legends on and off for a bunch of years. I reached master tier in that. So I do generally, when I get into a game pretty heavily, I do generally reach usually the upper echelon of the ranking system in whatever game I do play. What's the other one? I take a break from Risk, and what happened? I'm in the wrong channel.
Why do you suck exactly? Can you explain it to the people?
Oh, yeah. I'm a choke artist, and
Oh, yeah.
and
He
some
gives
people,
it his all, and then he just doesn't.
some people they've just got that nerve and they're calm and cool under pressure, and some people they're all jittery, and I just happen to be the one.
It's the sucking at Risk that really, it's the real tragedy.
Well, I do want to answer all of his questions though.
Yeah. Sorry.
Took a break from the YouTube and Twitch and Risk in general. Why did I take a break? During the time I took a break, so I was in April, May, and into June, I was streaming every day. I was streaming a little bit over 30 hours a week, and on top of that, I was making 3 to 4 YouTube videos a week. It just I ended up kind of burning myself out. I did get sick, probably COVID. I don't know. Regardless, I did get sick for a few weeks there, and I stopped making content. And then once I took that break, I streamed once or twice, and I wasn't feeling it. Um, I think it came down to a lot of playing kind of the same settings against the same people, and a lot of people were just like, a lot of people in the Grandmaster scene right now are comfortable just like playing way too friendly neighbor and letting the game stalemate, kind of forcing other people that want the games to go faster to attack. So naturally, I want to play 30-minute games. I don't want to play a 2-hour game. So if 5 people want to sit passively, I will fight and then I will die, or the game will end. And if I die, then the game goes on forever. So enough of those games kind of pushed me a little bit away. Um, but there's a lot of new people that have come into the community. I feel like a lot of people are playing a lot less passive, and we're finding some more settings and incorporating 70% of it to make the games a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
I guess
So
that'd be
if I can
my
if
answer
I
to that.
can summarize, without stupid jokes,
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
you're a bit of a fickle person. You get bored easily, but also the burnout is something that I have had discussed with me from a number of people, but I'm yet to experience, which is strange. It's new for me to be fully engrossed by a hobby to this extent, where it becomes absolutely, my end all be all for a while, and I walk the path to being a top player, right? I have yet to have that experience in life. I've been a generalist, in most cases up until now. So this is, and also seeing the benefits of trying really hard at something and succeeding, is, you can imagine, tremendously satisfying.
Definitely. I guess that's also kind of like you enter Risk and you're like, how good can I be if I pour everything into it? And you kind of go through it, and then like I did have a fair bit of success, and then I kind of got to the point where it's like, well,
What's
what
next?
am I doing now? Yeah, like, well, what's next? Usually I move on at some point. Oh, I left myself in a bad spot for a card. Um, I guess I can just do this.
I figured you
Yeah,
might.
but well, I left myself with only 2 troops to add, so I couldn't take one somewhere else. I didn't want to move my 15 left. Are we all gonna die soon?
No, that's crazy. That's poppycock.
Poppycock. Oh my god. That
That's
is like that's some boomer metaphor. What are you?
the old time
48?
old manisms. Yeah, I love
Oh
it.
man.
Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good for Olive.
Yeah.
Next up we have from Frail Waif, Kylted. Relatedly, where do you go now when you get bored? Do you spend time with real friends again, or just Pete?
Oh. Well, you see, uh I do spend a fair bit of time with my girlfriend. I do spend a good bunch of time with friends. Uh since Pete did get me into Magic, even though he doesn't make it up here as often as he'd probably like to play, I've made a lot of friends at the local game spot. There's usually 20 to 25 people playing every Thursday and maybe 10 to 15 every Tuesday. So I go 1 to 2 days a week, uh, most weeks. And yeah, when I'm bored, when I'm bored, I gamble a little bit, right? But I don't like want to promote that. So
Not something you're proud of, but you're good at it, right? You're not just losing.
there's no good at gambling. You lose money. It's just
Oh, okay.
I'm
My,
good at
my
playing
father would
poker.
disagree with you.
Oh well, he'd be wrong. But no. So let's say okay, I'm decent at playing poker, but not to the level like the big height sung would be, or under the gun probably is. But
Okay.
I could play and kind of hang my own and probably go even. So sometimes I would go to the casino and play Texas Hold'em. But like when I'm saying I'm gambling, like I'm online, Twitch has a gambling problem right now. They're banning it. But like screwing around with slot machines and stuff, there's no good there. You're dumping your money, and that's why I don't really want to promote that
Can
type
I
of stuff.
can I before we move on from the
Yeah,
topic,
yeah,
can I just ask one thing about it?
sure.
Um, what do you suppose it is that would make someone like Heitsung or UTG good at it in a way that you're not? What do they possess that you don't?
Dedication and the willingness to learn. Because I could get there. It's just math and time and willingness to put the grind in to learn.
So
I
what? Why don't you?
It's best described. I had a professional poker player kind of explain it, but I forget where the quote's from exactly, but the way he described it is like to play poker at the top levels nowadays is like the equivalent of getting like 3 master's degrees. So you could play poker decently in casinos and do probably pretty well, but hold on. I don't like this. Who do I want to kill? Should probably have thought of that a while ago.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, time to suicide into Pete.
That's not very nice. Excuse me.
Oh, I can go both ways if I'm just like this. There we go. I just got to be closer to Pete, and then you're going both ways. That's just how it rolls. Sorry. Poker though, like the investment to be incredibly good at it, it's just learning, and it's like you're playing machine moves. It's not as human as it used to be. Like when I liked to play it when I was a late teenager, it was more like, hey, does he have it? Does he not have it? Not. The math says 33% of the time I go all in, so I'm gonna in my head roll a dice, and if it lands on it, I'm going all in, or I'm folding, whatever my random number said, because that's what the odds are supposed to do. So like learning that doesn't seem fun.
Ah, damn it.
Trading on 3?
Yeah, I know.
Pink is dead. Wait, are you double? You're not double killing.
No.
Oh, you're safe though on 5 cards. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
safe
it's
on
fine.
5. Yeah, I figure I'm safe on 5. That's why I did it.
Yeah, that's fair.
GG, Ven.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the end of that topic. But you didn't answer Frail. You
Oh,
spend
what was
time
that?
with friends. You spend time with me. What else do you do with your time? You were talking to me about fitness. Maybe share a bit about that.
Oh, yeah. I guess. Yeah. Simone and I signed up for Muay Thai about a month and a half ago,
How are you enjoying it?
which is quite a bit actually. It's intense AF. I haven't worked out that hard since basic training. Like they actually like. I wanted to kill Blue, bro. Now I need to like really pay attention. Like it's a lot of fun though. Like being actually to have somebody at the head of the class just like making you bust your ass. It's pretty good.
Oh, he is gonna
I
get.
was
Oh no, he's gonna set me up.
yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
gonna
have
be in.
expected that at all. I wouldn't have expected that setup after I didn't rob him of his position.
Actually, Fion might kill you right now.
No, that's because
Or
he
he's
set me
probably
up. Because he set me up. That's really interesting.
yeah.
Okay. Well, too bad, Bold Star. You're not gonna like how I get out of this one.
Fion has 69 troops by the way, so
Here I
done.
was thinking I was safe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna succeed or is he gonna run out of time?
No, he's got it. He's got it for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was gonna run out of time. I haven't played with him.
Very interesting move by Bold Star. I wouldn't have expected that in a million years.
Gives him a trade. How many does he get? 35. Not enough to kill me.
No, he loses because of that move.
If he didn't kill you, I was gonna take it.
Yeah, of course you would. No, it was a feed, but it's the wrong point in the game for a feed. That's why I'm so blindsided by it, because I just didn't see that coming at all.
Do you think White loses now? I guess he might.
Oh yeah, I think he loses for sure.
Yeah, I have to pay attention. So what's the trade? I'll get 35. I'll kill somebody, get 40.
You kill him, right?
Who? Which one?
You kill
I
Bold
should kill
Star.
White.
Easily.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. Easily. He's got 5 cards. He also has 69 troops.
30? Can I get a round up top? Yeah, not the most familiar with the pathing on this map.
Yeah,
but
you get a
we'll
round
try
up top. You go through northern Greece.
it.
You're laughing.
8, I guess.
Let the guest win, ladies and gentlemen. That's the type of risk we're playing. on the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast.
If I could click the thing.
Well, click the damn thing already. What are you doing?
Being a big noob. You know me. Okay, 45. What do I do with the 45? I think I just do this.
Yep. Just in case he doesn't have a set.
Oh, he wants to be my friend with the ally button, huh?
I
I don't know about
don't know if alliances work so well in a 1v1, but all right. What's the set?
He could kill me right now, so we'll see.
What's the set? 50?
Yeah, good luck.
He runs just shy of killing you.
I don't know.
Too many splits.
Pretty
He
good
runs just shy of killing you.
25 territories. He's
See what
got
I mean?
35
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
We'll have to
You lose
see.
a couple
I
of
think he'd be
troops
past
along
right,
the way.
maybe. Lose on my 3. He needs to lose big on my 3.
Exactly. There's too many splits. He has to dip into 3 different corners off of 20 troops.
Yeah.
Now he can't do it.
Oh yeah, baby.
Exactly. Too
Look at
bad.
that. Semi paying attention, still taking that win. That's some beautiful stuff.
Feed the guest the win. Like, oh, he might have it. He might have it. Oh my god.
No.
Oh, too bad. That's it. That's that. All right. 1 territory left.
He doesn't even try. Well, no trade on 4, boys. Rip.
Get out of here.
Okay.
It was always meant
7.
to be this way. Oh!
Why did I have to have a 5-on-2, bro? I knew if I went 7, I was gonna lose one, and then the 5-on-2 was gonna screw me. I knew that was gonna
You
happen.
just knew it.
I did.
Well, like I like to say, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Really?
It's usually meant sarcastically.
Oh, but in this case, definitely.
No, it was meant sarcastically. I was trying to insinuate that you're a dick.
Oh. You're a little bit accurate.
Who, me?
Yeah. All right, we'll take this. We're gonna card block him. Look at that. Boom. GG. Well, after you fed the game last one by dying first.
I didn't feed shit.
Yeah, I screwed up. I forgot it was 70.
I'm getting robbed. I'm getting robbed of my
Good game.
rightful victories. Why won't anyone empathize with Pete?
Also, so
Yep. What up?
this weekend, like I'm gonna see you this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
I don't think we're gonna get to play cards. I found out there's gonna be a lot more people than I was
Oh yeah,
expecting.
it's my buddy's birthday. You want to play some Atlantis?
Sure.
Same settings?
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm
Fog
down.
Blizz Alliance or no Fog Blizz Alliance?
Yeah, deal.
All right.
So
We got King
this
John
weekend,
in the mix. Look at this.
are you gonna make it up to play cards in the next couple weeks?
Yeah.
Or
okay, so the next week is
Yeah.
final week of my season mowing lawns, and might be the final week of my career mowing lawns. So
possibly.
it's a moment in my life, right? This is like a big sort of transitional period in a lot of ways, and I'm really trying to just soak up that last little bit of a big part of my identity. Yeah, I know it's bittersweet, right? Because I do love it. I do love being outside, but also better opportunities are presenting themselves, and I would be stupid not to take advantage of that.
To be fair, like everybody's known that at some point you were gonna blow up and make Risk blow
Yeah,
up,
well,
right?
I'm the last to know, apparently.
Yeah, you didn't trust everybody, but
Well, this will
like-
be an interesting topic of conversation to linger on too. So you were one of the
Sure.
people telling this to me from a while ago.
yeah, almost since I met you, I think.
Sorry, I posted the code in the wrong place. I'm dumb.
John's like, holy fuck, your face is so big on my screen. Got me laughing a minute ago.
Yeah, well, so you said to me, I think the first person to ever say it to me was Wes when I met him. And he
Possibly,
was like, wow, Pete, I'm glad I got to meet you before XYZ, right? Implying before I became what I have now started to become. And of course, back then it was absurd nonsense to even think about it. because to some extent I still find it utterly absurd. Like when you say I don't want to put words in your mouth, but when you seem to act as if it is a foregone conclusion that I am going to be
Those
successful.
are the words I was just thinking of. Foregone conclusion. Because that's
Yeah.
pretty much how I stated it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to honestly take that.
True. You're
'Cause
not as experienced, like, because you're not as experienced with like online and Twitch and YouTube and stuff
I
as like
don't
the people that
understand
have
the medium at
lived
all.
online for 20 years, right? Like I've been online for 20 years.
Yeah.
So
And like I would argue that the fact that I don't understand the medium is an advantage. Like, 'cause
yeah, it definitely helps you.
I don't do things that pander. I just do things that feel authentic and I want to do, and that's resonant with the audience apparently. So
Yeah, the audience is like, look at this cute little duck that doesn't know how to swim. What the fuck's it doing?
yeah, why is he so successful?
That's pretty much. But hey, it works. What are we? Progressive?
Yeah. With alliances and blizzards, so someone's gonna get some jacked bonuses.
Hmm.
Uh huh. Actually, these blizzards don't matter all that much, do they?
I don't think so.
What am I gonna do? I don't like my start at all. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
didn't really
Thank
like
you.
mine.
That's fine. I can work with
Yeah,
this.
I personally think, and I've told you this a long time, like when we hang out, and I'm like, I think I think you're bigger than your risk channel, and long term, like risk is gonna grow massively right now. Tournaments are gonna keep pumping. Like the risk stuff's not gonna stop anytime soon. But at some point in the future, like you're going to be like you already can pretty much market yourself as just Pete, and people are going to want to watch that and be part of that community, right? Yeah, he's almost got that bonus. This is disgusting.
I love it. Do it, John. Take the risk. Um, yeah, and you know what? Obviously, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'll ride the wave where it takes me. Like if I feel like playing risk, I'll play risk. I don't feel. I've always said, I don't feel like doing something that I'm not gonna want to do or won't be fun. Right? Let fun be the guide. Obviously. Um, because I kind of just inferred this right away that like one of the sort of best things you could do in the medium is have the audience watch you enjoy yourself. He's trying to
Oh,
take this
true.
in one turn. You greedy man, just take it.
Yeah, trying to slow roll with the single. John wants to ally me
Greedy,
because I'm
oh,
pointed at his
greedy.
bonus to break it if he goes too crazy. Uh, Green also doesn't. Oh, JJ's in here, huh?
Oh, that's JJ. The
JJ doesn't
current
want me to hold
points
the bonus.
leader in the tournament. Can we talk about him chirping you
Yeah,
about trying to break your record?
we can talk
Oh,
about
that's
that.
not.
Sure.
Sorry,
He's not gonna, of course,
that's
but
Polestar. It's blue. So why when you were in your competition,
mm,
you finished that season with 130 points,
yeah,
and this was under the old bounty system where each bounty was a flat 3 points,
yeah,
right? Okay, and now the bounties have tiered down, so we have the first kill is 3, the second kill is 3, the third kill is 2, and 4 and 5, assuming you get them, are worth 1 each. So the
yeah.
bounties have become slightly weaker. But somehow, some way. Oh, and sorry, and there's an extra round. So somehow,
There's an
some
extra round
way,
too. Yeah.
JJ is currently at 114 points with 2 rounds left to go in his tournament. So it
It,
stands to reason.
it's quite possible. Yeah, if he makes the finals, he beats it. The I guess the easy comparison is I was at 119 after round 6, the semifinals, and he's at 114 after round 6. But the bonuses are worth, or the bounties are worth a little less now
Yep.
than they were before. That being said, I didn't have any like perfect 24 or 27 point games. All my games were like 18s and 21. So I pretty much got there almost the same way as he did, like winning every game. And like his performance is insane in this tournament. And like I honestly, I've been rooting for him the whole time. And then just because everybody likes to talk a little bit of smack, so he's like, and JJ's the frick guy, so he's like, "Frick you, Kylted! I'm just taking your points. I don't even need to win the tournament. I just want to take your points records. Frick you! Frick your points record." I'm just like, okay, now I don't want you to win. I hope you get fricked. But no, I still wish the best for him. He's he's in he's very deserving of where he is in the tournament right now.
Because he's worked for it.
Yeah, oh, he definitely. He's streaming every day. He's practicing every round. He's trying to do the best he can. Like he definitely deserves it. 100%.
If I leave that road open, will you leave my bonus?
Um. Yeah, I guess you can't even help me with what I want to do.
I'm either going to hit it now or I'm going to let you leave.
No, that's fair. Let me take the pink one and then go, or do you want me to
I need it
completely leave?
now. Like I don't want to know.
Uh,
It's turn 3 already.
Interesting.
No help, huh?
Oh, no, I was gonna move it. Honestly, I was gonna move it. Fuck.
No help from you.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That works. That's probably even better. You got a good roll
No
on it.
help from you.
I'm not even lying. I was going to move it. I'm like,
I
okay, I'll
don't
move that. Let me focus on this.
Believe you.
Wait, we're not playing the Grandmaster tournament. You can trust me.
Uh-huh.
If we were
He's
playing that, I
honing
would
his
say I
skills.
understand. Honest to God,
Yes.
I swear, I was planning to move it
It was a
and
misclick.
do those
Of
attacks.
course. We've heard this one before.
No, it
All right,
wasn't a
moving on to
misclick.
the questions, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck
Moving
are
on to the
you?
questions. King John would like to know, and I can tell you, King John and Cosmic Cowboy are listening in at the moment. Why do you not play child support and bring home the milk?
Oh,
What is this, an in joke?
So yeah, John's 22. I'm
Okay.
34, and so when I was 12, I went to the Louisiana in the States, and I met a woman, full-grown adult woman, and let's just say I was taken advantage of, right? And so I ran out, obviously, back to Canada because I was abused, but technically I did the abusing. But anyways,
as you would say.
yeah, of course, I'm alpha male, top all the time.
Top dog.
And so he actually found me through Risk, which is absolutely nuts. And he keeps asking me to come home with the milk, right? Because that's where I went when I left. And
So is this
I'm honestly not
the
coming home with
first
the milk.
time we are publicly revealing King John to be Kylted's son?
Yeah, he even renamed a Kylted Jr. on one of his alt accounts.
Oh my goodness! Now everybody knows the rest of the story.
22-year-old sour milk. You really want me to bring that home?
Frail Waif adds to the conversation. Not being able to pay your bills is for suckers. That's why I turned to Kylted for investment advice. Passive income, thanks to the power of compound interest, pays my bills now. I trust Kylted's compound interest system to grow my wealth. What do you have to say about that?
I think that's because when I did the guest bio, I put in compound interest is key.
So he's helping you segue into your topic.
He may be.
Okay.
Let me
what do you got for us?
Plan out this turn quickly. I'm going to signal JJ, and he's probably going to tell me to F myself, but... I mean, he's laughing at me. You know, I'm just going to do that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if he works with me or not. Yeah, there's a lot of younger people listening to your shows, your podcasts. A lot of younger people in the Risk community look up to you, and even me a little bit.
Which is
Twitch.
their first mistake, but anyway.
Oh, definitely 100% wrong. But that being said, some of the younger folks do have, let's say, some decent paying jobs, and they are very generous on Twitch towards a lot of people, and that's their right. They're well within their right to do that, right? If people are looking to me and trying to get any sense of advice or things, generally I do try to give my thoughts, and I think younger people wasting money is really bad, man. When I was in my early 20s and late teens, I wasted money like crazy. I'm sure you had some experiences with that as well. But I'm 34.
I was always extremely frugal.
Were you?
So one of my financial advantages is that, right? So the very high orderliness lends itself to being a bit of a nitpicker around saving and spending, and also being self-employed my entire career. Essentially, I just couldn't afford to have any mistakes, otherwise I wouldn't eat.
Okay.
So I never got into any bad habits like credit card debt, like any other debt essentially, other than my mortgage. I've never been in debt. Um,
Actually, same. I've never been
yeah,
in debt as
like I
well.
paid off my own school back then, which I don't presume to tell anybody is it's that whole boomer meme, right? It's like I don't presume to tell anyone that that's even possible anymore. Things have very much changed, and
Yeah.
going to university now is moving further and further into the domain of luxury, while at the self same time not carrying with it the commensurate benefit of paying for itself in terms of a well-paying career. So that's another shakedown, right? Another system of control that we see the noose tightening, around the average person's neck more and more.
100%.
Yeah. Um, but in short, compound interest is a powerful force. Did you remember I linked you Naval's podcast, Navalmanac?
Oh,
And
yeah, I believe you did, and I believe I meant to watch it. I believe I bookmarked it, and then I believe I
okay,
didn't
so
watch
so
it.
this will bring it up again. So if any of you guys
Yeah.
don't know who I'm talking about, Naval Ravikant is a venture capitalist. He is a brilliant, brilliant guy, one of the smartest guys I've ever heard talk. And one of the principles that he is promulgating with this is all of the benefits in your life are the product of compound interest, not just numbers, not just monetary ones, but let's use the example of a friendship,
Very
right?
smart.
Your human relationships become deeper and more meaningful and more special over time in that same way, according to that same sort of natural law or mathematical progression. So it's a deeper principle. I'm whereas you are trying to help people with the numbers, I'm the philosophy guy. So I try and apply the deepest possible logical root of the principle and say, well, this is what that means in all cases.
Yeah, no, yeah. All of it ultimately is personal growth on whatever level you can achieve and work towards it for yourself. So like everybody's going to learn through relationships and life experience, etc., that certain things are stupid and just you need to approach things better. Right? Like the way I approached things as a teenager, I was a moron, and so is most people, right, when they're that young. Um, so like that being said, like compound interest, if you start investing when you're 20, even a couple $100 a month at 8, 9, 10% interest rate, you just start gaining so much wealth in the 15, 20, 25 years that like people can actually start trying to retire early. And I know it's a lot more difficult, especially nowadays, to actually make that kind of money, to even be able to put 200 away. Everything's cost of living's gone ridiculous.
Like, has it
I don't.
gone
How's the
ridiculous
scam end?
relatively?
Well, so like the cost of rent and compared to wages, I guess you being an
Okay.
entrepreneur, you don't
Cost
really
of living,
recognize, but
specifically cost of housing.
cost of housing, gas, groceries is flying up, right?
Okay.
Cost of everything is. Cell phone companies are gouging people. Internet companies, at least where we are, gouging people, right? Like Canada's owned by three big cell phone companies, and in tandem, they just gouge everybody. And we're paying probably some of the highest cell phone rates in the world. Uh,
Here's a something that we might want to get into on the show at a more surface level. I know you and I have talked about this a lot, but as Canadians, um, what are you comfortable sharing about your conclusion that you no longer feel that this is a home, that you no longer feel like it makes sense for this to be your home even though you were born and raised? Let me ask you it that way. If you're comfortable talking about it, because I have
okay,
opinions and it's my show and I'm happy to share my thoughts. But give us what you
okay. So
think that you can say.
as far as Canada is concerned, like I have like as a kid, I'm like, oh, I'll live in Canada probably, but I've always wanted to see the entire world.
Sure.
I've had friends I've met at a young age that have traveled the whole world and just lived in different countries, worked for 6 months, moved to a different country, worked for 6 months. I have a couple that have done that specifically. Uh, One of them's been back in Canada for a couple years now that he's in his 30s, but he spent 10, 12 years just traveling. And like the time we have on this planet is so finite that like Canada's boring, bro. It fucking sucks here. Um, like just the average person that wants to go out and get a job, you're gonna make, I don't know, realistically, people are making like $500 a week after tax, and they're paying more than 2,000 a month in rent. Like, just if you, it's it's absurd. And everybody I know is pretty much living in poverty. And as much as like people in other countries, like Canada has been talked up as like this great place to go and live, but it's freezing half the year, so you don't want to go outside. When it is nice, it's not even that nice. So for me, I've just yeah, I
Let's look
do
at it.
have goals to kind of go somewhere else. I haven't decided where. Like, we want to travel Europe and put a good bunch of time seeing most of Europe. I want to backpack across Europe, take the trains across Europe, stay at different like hostels and motels, hotels, etc. Want to see Italy. Want to go to Australia, New Zealand. I know you've traveled a great deal. You've seen a good punch of the world, right? So this conversation, you probably approach it from the view of like you've been to like even recently, what Denmark? You went to Congo, was it, or
In the last year, I visited Colombia
Colombia? That
um,
was it.
in the spring, and then I visited Denmark in the summer and England.
In
Um,
England.
and if I'm being perfectly honest, that has nothing to do with my desire to leave at all. It's not wanderlust. It's a intense and growing dissatisfaction with rules that I'm being given that make no sense.
Oh, okay, that's also in there. I was going with the more beautiful way of why I want to
No,
leave
you're
more
not.
than the
And I'm
pessimistic
not
way.
trying. I'm not trying to get into
No, no, no,
stuff
yeah,
that's too hot for YouTube, right? If you don't want to
yeah,
touch
yeah,
it, you don't have to touch it. But we've chatted about this a lot, and
yeah.
I'm somewhere between frustrated and furious at the bullshit story I'm being told.
100%. Oh, he's knocking you out of this side.
So this another feed, right? Putting Pete in a single position for someone else to kill.
I'm so sad right now.
It is, right? He says take the risk.
Is he gonna go like? I really wonder if Pink's got a trade on 3.
Yeah, why wouldn't JJ just kill him?
Really surprised. Yeah, maybe JJ didn't have a good line.
Well, if Olive has a trade on 3, he just hits John.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, Pink is Olive. Okay.
Yeah, I thought
Maybe. I
Pink.
guess they're just in a war.
He
Yeah, he does
does.
have a trade on 3. Okay.
He does. I think John dies.
For his one card, Olive doesn't care.
Oh,
He's like,
100%.
he deserves it
100%.
at this point.
Oh, no. He kills him for sure.
Yeah. I guess there's a lot of reasons people outside of Canada probably aren't aware of why some people in Canada, a lot of people in Ontario specifically, have moved to other parts of Canada. He did get that kill,
Easily.
and he's not worth killing, and he's only got 2 cards, and he's got a good bonus. It's not a
Yeah,
bad move.
he's back in business.
Yeah. What do I do? It'd be cool as if I had a trade right now.
It would be.
Hey, get your thirsty idea away from me.
What?
You don't have a trade on 4.
Nom, nom,
I have
nom,
too
nom.
many troops for you.
I'm not lined up to hit you.
I know. I'm glad your 15's not beside me. It's 1 over.
I'm not lined up to hit you at all. Yo, do me a favor and just knock out JJ from that pocket, please.
So you can end the game right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to frick him good.
Oh, but you want to frick JJ, but I'm gonna lose if that happens.
Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. It'll be a spicy finish. I want to kill this fucking guy.
I'm
Oh,
convinced.
baby!
I'm convinced. I'm convinced. You said everything I had to hear.
Get fucked.
I better get second out of this deal.
Oh, you're totally getting second. I love you. You're my boy, Blue.
You my boy. Oh, fucking great movie, man. You're like one of the only people that gets all my movie references.
Yeah, because we're old.
Yeah. No, I have other friends my age, man. They just don't. I don't know if they're sheltered or what's going on. Fuck.
He says, I better give him second place, huh?
Well, that's the deal. You're like, let me frick him real good. I'm like, all right.
Like, what if I killed you for your 5 cards? Would that be like a horrible betrayal?
Kind of.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Because you can't kill Blue right now. Blue's free as anything.
You think? Ah, fine. I'll kill Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
Blue! He blew himself. I don't know. It's actually not as easy as you say.
Oh no. Wait, did you not? Oh, you did split. Okay.
Did I go the wrong way?
No. Yeah, leave a 5 or whatever, and then you got this.
I don't think I got this.
Oh no, Olive's 10. No,
Yeah,
you
I don't
don't
think
have
I
it.
got this. Yeah, you tricked me.
I actually thought you had it.
I think you lied.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing's for sure.
Mm.
I have not tried to lie or manipulate in any risk games today.
I don't believe
That's
you.
the honest truth. I know
I'm
you
not
won't believe
lying.
me.
I'm not lying to you with Kylted.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know why this is coming up, Pete and I in the Grandmaster tournament can be very manipulative.
No.
Don't kill me. No. Ally. No. No.
Oh!
No. You see, I would have had second if, like, why would I lie to you? We would have had second, man.
Did my
It's gonna
game
fuck this
sounds
up.
just go quiet? Where did my
Oh, you
game
fucked
sounds
it
go?
up. I don't know. Olive gets the win. Olive wins now?
Huh. Hilarious.
Olive kills me, cashes, kills Blue, cashes, and then smacks you in the butthole. Yeah, it's game.
Don't smack my butthole. I need it. I need it
You
for
get
pooping.
second. I killed JJ so I could get second.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry, dude.
Now who's full of shit?
I wasn't in control of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, you should have killed Blue. The real kill Pete strategy would have killed Blue that turn and ended the game.
Why did I just lose my game sounds?
Did you accidentally hit a button?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
It's
you can hear
possible
me.
you lost sounds of me to your recording as well.
Oy vey. This is all too complicated for me, buddy. I'm a stupid man. Okay, so Olive's gonna kill Bold Star, and then win, right? I can't come back from this.
Wait, did you? So you actually lost your game sounds?
I have no game sounds.
Okay, so it's possible whatever you changed on OPS lost all sounds then for the recording.
Okay, well, we'll pause after this. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if there are technical difficulties in the video, we will pause the show and make sure it gets sorted out. Good game to Olive XC, the man, the myth, the legend. And I do not have a set on 3, so that is GG.
Ouch. All right, we did frick JJ real good though.
Oh yeah, felt good. He had the audacity to remove me from my position. It was he thought he was
so
going
you
to
manipulated
me, but it was
and
him
then
who got
accused me.
fricked.
You manipulated me and then accused me of manipulation. What is that? Gaslighting?
It is. Yeah,
Marin's
GG
got a
Olive.
good question too.
Okay, uno momento. Little intermish here, and we will see what the hell is going on.
Make sure this sounds good.
Okay. All right, we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing 28 turns later Zombies with JJ, Tommy Pickles, and MJB.0. Let's go.
And
let's
Kylted.
go. And kill. Wow, and this fucking guy. Eh?
Yeah. Hey, we're back.
This fucking guy. Okay.
You know what
so
I think?
Yes. What do you think?
I think we're we're like over an hour in. We're like on part 2 of our series together, right? Like this is the second part of the day. And if anybody's been listening this long that is not subscribed to Pete's YouTube, what are you doing, man? Like, obviously you enjoy this content. You're listening to him talk to a schmuck like me for over an hour, and you're not subscribed to Pete? I'm sorry. A little bit of promotion there, man. They should be subscribed if they're listening this long. Just saying.
The guilt
That's all.
method, huh? That
Yeah.
works.
Dude, if I listen to someone for an hour and a half talk to somebody else, and I'm listening, like they're listening for you, they show a little bit of love, man. Pete's flying up. He's over 50K subscribers. You need to be in his top 100K, right?
Which is nuts.
I remember.
Like, I can't believe that number now seems possible.
The last time I talked to you on voice chat during a YouTube recording, you were at like 3,500, and I said, "Hey guys, Pete is going to blow up. Be one of his first 5,000 subscribers. Subscribe to Pete, and then in 2 years when he's got millions, you can be like, I was one of his first 5,000." And here we are, a few months later, and from 3,500, you're over 50K. And if you want to be one of Pete's first 100K, I'm saying to you again, show him a little bit of love.
Crush that like icon and finger blast that subscribe.
Yeah, Pete's all about the finger blasting, right? So
me? Well, I'll use my mouth too. Come on.
Oh yeah, me too. It's a good thing. It's a good
I don't
tool.
understand.
What am I
don't
supposed to do with
understand
the
men that don't eat pussy. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's a good conversation topic.
It is.
Hold on, I need to not get fucked by this 8.
What is wrong with you, gentlemen? It's delicious. Conversation over.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
This is bad. This is super bad.
Okay, so moving on with the questions. I like that our former podcast guest had a lot to ask you. This question is from Frail Wave. Hey, Kylted, why is driving slow in the left-hand lane hazardous?
No, that's my question for him.
I know this is a bit of our in joke for him.
Oh yeah.
He recognizes that it's not his proudest day.
Because it was Frail was talking to you, and you guys had a deep conversation about driving slow in the left lane, and he said he will drive slower in the left lane and not let people pass if they come up too quickly behind him and are too aggressive to get him out of the way. He won't pull over for them. He'll keep them there.
Just to stick it to him.
But that's incredibly dangerous. That's one of the most dangerous things you can do on the highway. If somebody wants to go 160 kilometers an hour behind me, I will pull over for them every time. I don't care how aggressive they are. If they're in a big truck with a little penis, does not matter to me whatsoever. I will move.
My truck has nothing to do with the size of my penis, sir. How dare you?
Okay. Well, you don't have like 60-inch tires, so you don't have anything to defend.
Oh, I see. That wasn't an anti-truck position. That was just
You see the guys with the big trucks, and you're like, I know. Genetics weren't kind to you.
Metallic
right? Like,
balls hanging off the hitch.
Dude, you're not holding that bonus.
Get out of here! I'm holding that bonus.
I'm a frick your bonus.
It's all about bonuses and progressive, right?
God, my most recent video.
Go down.
It's going up.
No, it better not. Go down.
The 7? No!
Yes.
Is this real life? Or is this fantasy? Purple's gonna get slappered.
Landslide.
No!
Yes! I am the lucky man today.
This is disgusting.
Lol.
You have 26 troops. You survived.
They didn't
so
hit
good.
me
Look at the troop
at
totals.
all.
Look at the troop totals. So, what I will say is, remember how you were asking my advice on how to play zombies or an early couple turns, so you'd have a good round?
Asking is a nice way, but let's go with begging. How about that? Please help me.
Okay. Well, you did everything wrong at the start of this game, but it fucking worked for you because you goddamn Pete.
I didn't learn anything. No,
you won your game.
To be fair, my round 5 was it? Turkey Zombies.
Yeah.
I had a great opener. I had 4 positions survive, and I fucked that up all on my own. So,
fair.
Very much. Your help was very much appreciated. It just didn't work. Because
Well, I didn't get a chance to give you help because you asked me like voice call me tomorrow when I'm on stream. So I messaged you. I'm like, I'm free anytime in after 20 minutes.
And I didn't check Discord. Yeah. Well, that sounds like something I would do.
definitely. Well, you're busy, man, so you probably forgot.
Okay. We have a question from Parlox. Are you ready?
Are we that far down already? Okay, okay.
Can you address the recent accusations? Some credible sources have claimed that you like to poop standing up.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a new thing? Pooping
Yeah.
standing up? Well,
Hey, don't knock
I
it till
will
you try
answer
it.
that. I do have an answer for that.
Okay.
I don't poop.
Oh, he's like a lady.
No, I'm a robot.
Ah, excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Fion actually has a serious question. What's missing in your life right now that you would like to see more of?
Pete. No. That's gay as hell, man. No, honestly, missing in my life that I'd like to see more of. See more of, or
What's missing in your life that you'd like to see more of?
okay? So I'll give you my first thing that comes to mind, and then my second answer.
Okay.
Threesomes, and then my second answer is more travel. I very much need to get my
I
ass
mean,
over
why
to
not
Europe.
put the chocolate and the peanut butter together?
Exactly. But it's very important to me. You don't know how bad I want to go to Europe and spend a couple months just like seeing all the different countries,
Well, I think I
staying
do
in
know
different
because you
places.
talk about it all the time.
It's true. I probably never shut up. Oh, look at this. No, what?
Oh, yeah.
That, I didn't think it was gonna grow. That's what she said.
Huge. We are fully ensconced in the dick joke portion of the show now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Apologize for that.
Okay.
All we do is talk shit when we hang out, as you guys probably could have noticed.
The bull
For
would
those of
like
you that
to know.
don't know, there's an old Nintendo 64 game called
Oh,
GoldenEye
don't
007,
start
and
with that.
I'm just saying you suck
What?
at it,
You
and
suck at it.
you're an odd job picker.
Nobody. This is ridiculous. Slanderous. Slanderous accusations.
It's more slanderous to pick them than to accuse, huh?
I don't pick him, you mother.
There we go.
I had to tell
So
you not to
defensive.
pick him, like as if you didn't know.
I would never pick him. I pick Jaws or one of the secret agents. I don't need to use a broken character model, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say for the record once and for all that Oddjob is cheese. There, I said it.
Facts.
Cheese at GoldenEye 64. All right. The bull would like to know, why are you a ginger? And are you proud of being a ginger?
That's odd for questions. I'm a ginger because there's Irish and Scottish in my family's DNA. Most of my family doesn't have ginger hair, but a few do. Nobody in my immediate household does, but am I proud? I think proud is a weird term to use.
I
Like
agree.
people are proud to be born in a country they luckily got born into, or like I'm proud to have red hair when I was born with red. The word proud, I don't know. Like I think the word proud should be more used for like accomplishments. Like I'm proud I worked really hard and achieved this. Look at you in one position.
Isn't it good?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
is it bad?
no
New high score. Is that bad?
new high score. If you're fucking and you last 6 seconds and you're like new high score, that's pretty bad.
You don't even know. You don't even know, dude.
Why six
I go
seconds is
all
good for
night.
you? Damn. I usually get that job done in 20 minutes, and then I go, a little bit longer than that, and then
I'm
I'll
really
get the
liking the
job done
look of that.
way quicker than 20 minutes. But
I'm liking the look of that 13 staring down your nine. Oh, 9 surrounded by 9s. That's gonna be fun. That's
what
gonna
are
be
you
fun.
talking about? Get away from my stuff. Yeah, I don't like that 9.
Purple's in trouble. Sets in
He
early.
traded on 3. I mean, I guess I don't blame him. He was the first trade anyways. Blue's hurting. This game's gonna turn to shit. How do you always have a bonus? No matter what we play, you greed out always for a bonus.
Don't you know how to play Risk?
No. That's why I'm asking, so I can learn.
Okay. Well, watch and learn. Yeah, you gave me a hard time about taking that bonus in the round last week, but it seemed to have worked.
No, I didn't give you a hard time. I I complimented you on that.
Your reaction and your initial reaction to it was like, "Wow, that's crazy," but then it actually made sense.
No, my initial react, not wow, that's crazy, that's bad or anything. Like, just I didn't expect you to go for it.
Sure.
Like when you like rolling the three right off the start when there's like a couple twos and like I saw the 2 point guard too. I was just like okay, it can kind of make sense. If people knock a couple of your other positions out, would the bonus really be worth it? There's a whole bunch of questions to go with, but like the way you played it and the way you got the wild card, and you're like, I'm taking this with an early trade because it's worth it. Like I thought that was very well played. So as much as you're like, I'm talking shit or I was thinking shit, no, I was I guess more impressed.
Ah, that's nice. What a nice thing to say.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say it.
Okay, Fion has one for you. This is a hard hitter, so you can take it any way you'd like to. But also, it segues into something I want to talk about. So when you're done, I'll say my piece. A very personal one, but an important one for many men. What is your relationship with your father like?
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't see that question. It's good. Guess when I was a younger teenager, it wasn't the best, but I was kind of an idiot. But like, yeah, I have good relations with my dad. I was over there for Thanksgiving on Sunday. Ate a shitload of turkey and apple pie.
Mm,
Hung out with the family, and his wife and her daughter and fiance were there, or I guess fiance, her daughter and husband were there. And Simone and I went over. We had turkey. I have a great relationship with my dad. We see each other once every couple months. He lives on the lake in Pefferlaw.
beautiful
That's
part. Beautiful part of the area.
yeah.
Drove up there when I was a kid to my buddy's dad had a cottage, so we went a couple summers and swim on Simcoe, and it's just nice. You know, we got a lot of lakes in Canada. That was one of the Jeopardy questions the other day. Like, what country has the most lakes? And yeah, we got all the fresh water you need.
Oh,
So.
I saw that. I actually got that right too. I was there
Yeah,
for
you were
that one.
there. So the reason this is it's a cool kind of segue is I'm going to bring this question up, but for myself because I added my father
Sure.
to the podcast server.
Oh yeah.
So I was chatting with Cowboy, and you know, similar to me chatting with you about like, hey, why is the Pete Show successful? What about it resonates? Why is this weird, you know, thing happening to me now? And I said to Cowboy, do you suppose it is because maybe I exemplify sort of the healthy male role model that I see lacking in our culture? And he says, yeah, obviously. And I say, well, not obviously, because for me it wasn't lacking, right? I had
Yeah.
I had a healthy male role model in my life, so it doesn't really, that vacuum doesn't exist in the same way. So it's very strange and sad to see that, you know, kind of fall by the wayside a bit, you know, not a full generation later. So that's one of the things I'm very interested to talk to my father about, because he's, you could imagine, as surprised as I am that I'm successful with this. Because we come from a time and place where, you know, there was no such thing as video games, let alone video game television, really, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. This is it's trying to explain Twitch and YouTube to parents. Like parents, a lot of people watching are probably in their teens or early 20s, and your parents are in their 40s or something, or in their late 30s. We're there, so our parents are in the 60s, right? And
My father is 70 years
maybe
old.
70.
No, sorry, my mother is 70. My father's 71.
Yeah, so they're prime example.
Yeah, but he's, you know, when I made that joke to you about gambling, my father's primary hobby is handicapping horse races, and he's
Oh,
good enough at it to get, you know, the buy-in to the World Tournament and the flight and the accommodation in Vegas just about every other year since he's been doing it seriously. So
I'd be interested to hear about that. So when I was talking
I
about
figured
gambling
you
being
were.
a loser's game, I wasn't thinking horse racing. I've never looked into that. There's probably people that know how to win at that, and there's a lot of skill in there.
Well, this
I
is
would
what
assume.
I'm saying. So it's in a very
Yeah.
interesting way, right? Like what I'm doing with this game, trying to make sense of the complexity, understanding probabilities when it makes sense to make an attack, when it doesn't. It's a similar kind of mind, right? It's a similar skill.
Yeah.
So I just love that he is a top player in that, and it's not the same game, obviously, but it is a similar type of mind, similar type game.
It was really odd. White attacked up, lost 3 troops instead of hitting the purple 1 for a card. Oh, he's separating himself further.
All right.
He's running from the.
So I get the bonus, and I get a big set.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
have 59 troops. You're doing okay.
Life's good in the
Who
land of
picked these
Pete.
settings?
You. You did.
Uh,
You jelly?
it is a little unfortunate that it was a trade turn. I was watching your 6 and waiting for the zombies to hit it.
Oh no. That will not be
Oh, you're
happening.
really spreading it. This is like when you went to the doctors. Look at
Oh
look at
no.
that big red gaping hole you got
Up
there.
me bum. No, you're the goatsy. Get fucked.
Oh
This
shit.
guy. Oh shit. All right, final question from the podcast viewers
Oh.
for Kylted. Why do you never use any fancy avatars, frames, etc.?
Yeah, that's odd. Any game I played, I've always tried to like pick like a black color or like an anonymous or the basic stuff. I never wanted to be. I never wanted like a big flashy thing because like I guess if you take like a fancy avatar and a fancy frame and you think this looks cool and then you see somebody else with it, you're like, that's mine. And I don't know. I'm just kind of like I feel like I'm stealthy, man. I'm black. I'm anonymous. I'm coming in.
Sunday Snipes.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Something about it just it speaks to me. Just coming in with that basic
Just pay your
energy.
taxes, all right, bud?
Who needs to pay their taxes?
Yes, that's what Wesley Snipes says.
Oh, did
you,
Wesley Snipe not pay his taxes?
you learned the hard.
Are
You,
you
you
guys
never
all
heard
gonna
of it?
kill me?
Dude, Wesley Snipes was in prison for like a
Oh
number of
yeah.
years for tax evasion.
Well, he needs to fix that. I don't like this.
Where? I don't like this.
Why? You sound like Waluigi or Wario.
Ow, wow, wow, wow.
Oh shit. Dude, Saturday night is gonna be a full house. There is a like I'm bringing 5 more people than last time.
For real?
How many people? Yeah, and then on top of everybody, like I did not know Will was inviting a whole crap ton of people.
Oh, it's his
So I was
birthday.
just like, no, I know. They're like, hey, we're doing this stuff again. Invite everybody. I'm like, okay. What about these people that didn't make it last time? Yep, them. Okay, what about this couple of people that got left out last time? Yep, them. I'm like, okay.
He's got a nice big
Everybody's
ass
coming.
house. You might as well fill it with humans.
It's true. You know what? I offered him good size of money for that house. He wouldn't sell. Probably a third of what it's worth, but still, good chunk of money. No, Red.
Get fucked.
Why are you? Why are you doing that?
What
Oh,
did
did he move out?
Yeah, he let me.
Oh, you didn't even have to. The zombies would have killed it.
Nah,
You wasted troops.
I wanted to be the one to do it.
Inefficient.
Emotional damage.
Oh god, you wanted to be the one that hit my 3. You know what? I'm cool with that. I'm gonna kill you this turn.
I don't think you are, sir. I don't
Me
think
either.
you are. I just have too many troops, right? I got this gift of a bonus, and
You definitely have a lot of troops. You're in a really good spot to take 3rd place.
yes, sir. Of course.
I think blue's in the scariest position.
Are you excited about the GM tournament?
I don't know. So this is a bit of an ego thing.
Yeah.
Not wanting to join because my record in it's incredible, and then losing would mean my record's not as pretty.
Okay.
But like that's just something I got over in like 2 minutes. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to play some games. The last couple real free for all games, tournaments, I made like round 5, and then the other one I was out in round 1 basically. I The first few rounds of a tournament, you really do have to dodge some of the newer player stuff. It is quite.
Yeah, I just
Oh
got lucky,
man,
man. I just got really lucky.
I really, really want to kill purple,
Why wouldn't you?
because he's got 35 troops and I've got 37,
So what?
so I can lose.
No, you can't. You're not gonna lose this. That's crazy. You hit
Dude,
this.
every time I've been dice rolling, I'm losing equal or
You
worse
hit
troops.
this in every universe.
10, 8. Yep.
Ha!
I told you. I told you. Oh, 6.
Ah,
72.
you're good. You're good. Oh! Oh my goodness. Don't hit me now because you're mad.
You want some of this?
I don't want to taste it. No, I don't want
You're
it.
gonna taste it.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Don't make me taste it.
I told you. I've been getting terrible dice rolls when I'm
You
hitting
have.
people lately.
Good.
Really true. He's gonna get him and me for free. I
Oh yeah.
think. I think you get second. I
You
think
get
you get
frick.
third place.
You get
You
frick.
get third place.
No, no,
JJ gets to frick you backwards now.
no, no,
You don't think he's gonna kill me now and then kill you, or
no. I
blue and
don't
then
think
you?
that's gonna happen.
Okay, okay. This is gonna be wonderful.
I like how you were so right though about that. It's just like it's not quite enough for you to be confident about the rolls.
Yeah. You're like, there's no universe you don't hit that. In my head, I'm like, yeah, well, we're doing a podcast. Big dick.
Big Dick Blaze. Oh, he hits
Gotta do.
blue. He hits blue.
Oh, is he gonna give me second?
No, he's gonna give me. He's
Oh
gonna give me second, Kyle. Come on,
no, you got third. Zombies, get wrecked.
you get wrecked.
Get wrecked, noober dog.
It is you who will be the one who is wrecked.
Oh, in the butt. Yeah, but I slow rolled your 8, so he's got an easier time breaking you now.
Well, I mean,
This
stupid
loss
dad.
for
Yeah.
both of us is due
Yeah.
to you egging me on.
I know.
I want you to know that the game was not gonna end.
I would have
You
done
egged me
it
on. I know
every
you would have.
time. That I
And you would
love.
have got better dice.
Yeah. Well, lucky versus big loser over there.
Ow.
Ow, my feelings. Was he giving me a chance?
I guess.
Why?
So you just win now?
Yeah, why is he giving me a chance? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, he only had 36 to run through your 48 or whatever, so.
He's giving me a chance. No,
Yeah.
that's very sporting of him.
Yeah, there you go. 18 on a 17. Get fricked. Yeah, you lost. Good man. Good man, JJ. To be fair, because of all the shit he's talking, though, I am rooting for you over him in the actual tournament.
You mean to tell me you weren't already?
I was rooting for both of you on equal terms, but, you know. JJ has not had tournament success yet, right? So I think
Yeah,
he's somebody that.
He was in the GM tournament finals last season.
And he got what? Nothing?
Well, he's a finalist. What do you mean nothing?
No, well, that's what I mean. He doesn't have, like, some big,
That
you
was
know,
his
like,
first season
label beside him.
competing. He's great. What do you mean?
He is great. I
Yeah.
wanted to see like a tournament title beside his name, right?
It's
Like that's
coming.
I want that for him is pretty
He's
much what I'm
due.
saying.
It's
Not
coming.
that yeah, like not that he does it just like I wasn't trying to talk shit on him there. I'm like I want him to have one of those.
I was trying to talk shit, but you wouldn't let me.
Oh yeah. Well
No,
now I
be
want him
nice-
to get fucked.
Be nice to JJ. He needs it.
No, he doesn't need it. I think you're gonna get third. Did I tell you that was a nice bonus and you spread your hole open there and then you got third?
Yeah, I think you mentioned goatsy once or twice.
Yeah, I think you used the terminology. I'm a picky eater, but you'll eat anything.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, wait.
Pew pew.
Blitz slider, man. He's screwing himself with his blitz slider. Every troop he's saving with the blitz slider, he's screwing himself by not, Oh, now he's using it. Now he's using it. He needs some, Just hit him. Hit him.
Yeah,
That's right. We take out the kill Pete strategy.
it
Ladies and
happened.
gentlemen.
It happened. I want to ask you about the what makes you special question, the way you answered it. This is we're winding down now, so
You don't want to do one more quickie?
I mean, depends on the quickiness, but I'm happy. I'm happy to call it here because it's getting a little bit late in the day.
Oh, yeah,
And,
we got to film the other thing too, right?
well,
That's fair.
so when it says what makes you special, your answer was intuition versus calculation. And I know we've talked about this a bunch on the show, but I want to get your take.
Where are we?
Most top
Oh,
risk
okay.
players are intuition based, and I'd say my style is more heavily rooted in calculation. What does that mean to you?
Okay. I guess I'm really good with numbers. So I pretty much put percentages on everything the way I play the game. Like if you look at a game, you intuitively can tell like generally what are good moves, what are poor moves. If you have enough troops to do something, or if you're going to like how to position yourself, right? I'm more of like I'll calculate everything and try to give myself odds on what's going to give me a higher chance of winning, and I try to play around that. So it's like I guess I've used this term for you before, but for the audience's sake, I guess I'll use like chess has an AI. There's many chess AIs, and if you run any chess game and you have the AI on the side, the best AIs are pretty much going to say what's an optimal move, and any player that makes the suboptimal move, it's going to move the bar, right? And you make enough suboptimal moves, even if they're decent moves, they add up over time, and somebody else playing optimal will beat you, just from incremental change over a period of turns. So I guess I operate from the perspective of there's a chess AI, or I try to play like a chess AI, and like if there was a risk AI, sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. What would the risk AI be telling me this turn to
There,
give
there
myself
is
the
a
best
risk
opportunity to
AI.
win
It
going
gives you
forward?
advice. You can turn it on.
What? Oh, yeah. I mean, it might help some players, but that's not the one I'd be talking about.
I see. The AI. Do you mean to tell me that SMG's AI advisor is shit?
No, it's incredibly helpful for players in the I don't know what it does. I don't have it on.
It's bad. It's very. It will
Oh,
try.
okay.
You know what'll be? What would be jokes for you on stream once? Try and play a game doing everything it tells you to do.
Wait,
It's
how do you do it? How do you turn
it's
it on?
it's like the GPS that I don't think you can do it in game. It's like the GPS that runs you into the lake.
All right, yo, all right. That would make for YouTube
I
content. We
think it
use
would.
the
I think
risk
it'd be
AI.
hilarious.
We
There we
should
go.
play a game, not today, but on another day where we're
All
only
AI
following the risk
advisor
AI.
risk.
Yeah, yeah. If it's good TV, you throw it up, or I'll throw it up, or
Has
whatever,
to
right?
be. Has to be. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to promote the show? The floor is yours, sir. You threw up 2 promos for me in my own show. Would you like me to do one for you?
Oh,
This
if
man
you're
streams
still
on
listening,
Twitch. This
okay,
man
go ahead.
records to YouTube. This man has ginger hair, and yet we will still listen to him talk. He happens to be quite good at the game of Risk, and he's a funny and fun and friend of mine. Decent human being. I can't speak highly enough of you, sir. Despite all the friendly banter, you have given me a ton to think about over the year and some we've been friends. I'm thankful for you. I value you, and I think the audience would get something similar. So if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, please give him a follow on Twitch, give him a sub on YouTube. I'm trying my very best to lift up all ships with this rising tide in the Risk community. I love all of you who are playing, all the new players coming into the community, competing with us. On a daily basis, I hear, Thank you, Pete. You've taught me so much. And part of my way of giving back as well is these types of shows where I'm showing you the variety of very talented people making content who are giving up time from their busy lives to teach you, play with you, have fun. So thank you, Kyle. I hear it
Yeah,
all the time. So thank you.
no problem. Yeah, thanks for having me on. And definitely, if you got this far, you must like me a little bit. So maybe drop me at least watch one of my YouTube videos. Give it a chance. If you enjoy it, give a sub. If you don't, that's cool. I'm not the flavor for everyone, right? But ultimately, there's a lot of Risk streamers in Twitch and a lot of Risk YouTube content creators starting out right now. And we are trying to grow Risk uh, together. And the community is exploding thanks to Pete. And Pete's got only so much time, so we're doing our best to hold you in here once we get you in here. And I'm willing to play with anybody. It's a lot easier to play games with me than it is with Pete. And I can give you similar level of advice and try to help you escalate your game to the point where you're ready to play in tournaments yourself.
I
So
wish I could play with more people. I wish I could play with 10-player games. I wish I had time to spend hours and hours to sit on stream. It's just not feasible, right? So I try and do the
yeah,
fairest way I can do in my games, which is first come, first serve. And I know it's not good enough because the supply just doesn't meet the demand, but I do try my best. And Kyle's streams are accessible, and he's got a lot of good thoughts for y'all. So give it your best look. The last thing I want to leave with is the final thing you put in your guest bio. Is there anything you'd like to ask of the audience? You said, if
oh,
you
here we
are
go.
young, are you taking care of yourself and are you planning properly for your future? Let's leave with this note. What do you have to say about this? One last
Yeah.
point.
So everybody that is in their 30s and 40s has made many mistakes in their late teens and through their 20s. Most people in their 30s and 40s have many regrets through their 20s and in their teen years. And all I'd say is, um, no matter how smart you think you are or what you know when you're 18 or 20 or 25, 10 years from now, you're going to think you were an idiot. So pretty much start looking ahead. The time is going to pass. You are going to get to your 30s. You are going to get to your 40s. And I'd say just start learning as much as you can and start investing in your future. Like, even as I said before, compound interest is very good and it is hard to invest. But say you're working and you can only put 100 or 200 a month away. Maybe your grandparents or your parents can help maybe match that. Just for some years, just to get you started. And then you start seeing it grow, and then you're 10 or 15 years in and you're like, oh, that's 200 grand or something, or 80 grand or something out of nowhere. And that is very motivating, and it can put you in a position where you can actually retire in your 40s or your 50s. Even in the landscape we're in now, where things are tough across the world, jobs are tough, saving is tough, rents are high, little bits do add up. I'm 34. I'm not going to go into my financials very much, but I haven't worked in the last 2 years. I'm kind of just floating. I learned these things really early, and I did have some good life advice passed on to me from my grandparents. So I'm just trying to share a little bit of that with anybody that is younger, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25. Um, take care of yourself, take care of your money. Obviously, spend it and enjoy it, but also little bits add up. And just if you start something like putting $100 away a month and you just start that routine and never stop it, you can always add to it whenever you want. So starting as small as possible, it's not hurtful whatsoever. And I'd recommend at least getting that set up because you can always up it when something positive comes your way, and it will pay off. Probably not worded the best way, but that's
No, that was
essentially my
great.
point. I
That was
wasn't prepared for that. So
as well. Off the cuff can be the most honest sometimes.
yeah,
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching the show. I hope you found some of it fun and entertaining. I hope you found it educational and informative. I think we got a great mix of both on this one. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. If you are able to help support me on my mission to grow this game into its destiny, join us. You can support me on Patreon. You can join my Discord. You can get notifications for when I go live on Twitch. You can catch the streams. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.